perception of life. Life is what you perceive it to be. What you take from your childhood experiences and how you apply them is what shapes you into who you are today. When I was 11 years old, I made the All-Star team for the first time. The first game I didn't get to play. The second game, I finally got in. I made a catch, threw someone out. Then my coach did something still to this day, I don't know why he did it. He took me out of the game. I just turned a double play. I just caught a ball, threw somebody out of home plate. And he called timeout and took me out of the game. We were eliminated from the tournament that game, and I considered not playing baseball ever again after that. But springtime came around, and I wanted to play the game that I loved so much that I was finally getting good at. So I signed back up again. You know, that was a defining moment in my life. Right then and there, I had the chance to roll over and fail. The disappointment was just too much. But I pushed through. Sports, baseball in particular for me, has taught me a lot about life. Teamwork, resilience, motivation, drive, dedication. It's going to make you successful. You're going to have failures in life, disappointments, losses, mistakes. But eventually, you'll triumph. You'll succeed. Keep your head up after each loss and failure. Because with every single one of those comes a triumph. Something you keep pushing for. You have to have that drive, chase that high, that feeling of winning, being on top. Life isn't a bunch of rainbows and chocolate kisses. You have to make the best of it. If you go into a shitty situation with a shitty outlook on that shitty situation, you're not going to take anything from it. But if you go into a shitty situation with a positive outlook, you'll be able to learn from it. Take what little bits you can and apply it. In everyday life, we make decisions that can change the outlook of the day, the week, the month, the year. You just hope that you make the good ones. And when you don't, and you fall flat on your face, it's okay. Because it's okay to lose. Losing is more important than winning. You have to learn how to be a good loser before you can be a graceful winner. Life is tough. It's not easy. But as long as you keep a smile on your face, you try hard at everything you do, you leave everything out on the field, you'll push through. Make the best of your opportunities and take advantage of what you have in front of you. YouTube, love your balls.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm OBJ, and this is some ground war. Domination on the map rush. I'm using an MSMC with Dragon Camo, playing solo, but you guys probably don't care about the gameplay too much. This is, after all, a commentator's challenge. So let me just introduce myself. I'm OBJ every day. If you're wondering where I got that name, I pretty much just play the fucking objective all the time when I play Call of Duty. My real name is Eric if you want to call me that, but most people online prefer OBJ for whatever reason. I'm 17, I'm a high school senior, and as the commentator Hutch usually says, I make videos and I post them on the internet. So what you guys are watching right now is some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay. It's kind of an old game at this point. It's 11 months into its life cycle, but I still like it, and I post it on my personal channel. And that's kind of what I'm all about, just sharing my great moments in Call of Duty with the rest of the world. I'm pretty happy on YouTube right now. I have a lot of exposure from my clan that I'm in, but in all honesty, I just want to become a little bit better content producer. I really think my content is a little bit subpar and at best average, and I really want some feedback on my commentaries and the videos that I'm making. So I thought the C3 would be a perfect opportunity to get a lot of feedback from the judging process, from the voting process, and just all in all have a fun time. So thanks for Serial Assassin for hosting this once again for Season 2. I can't wait to see this competition, and good luck to, I believe, Zoltan, who is my first round opponent in this entire thing. So, with all of that out of the way, let's just get into the commentary because I don't have too much time to just ramble on about whatever the hell I want to talk about. So what I thought I'd do is help you guys understand a little bit more about who I am, because I know a lot of you guys haven't heard of me ever before. And if I had to sum up myself in just one word about who I am, what's my personality, I would say I'm really introversive. And I'm just not that type of outgoing person. And when I was a child, much younger than I am right now, even though I'm still in my childhood technically, I would say I was extremely shy. And being introversive and being shy are two completely different things. Being introversive is more of a personality trait. 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 people would describe themselves as introversive, according to a study or a set of data that I looked at a while back. But being shy is a fear. It's a fear of society. It's a fear of being judged. And it's not really something that is good for anybody. It's something that you need to overcome in life. So one of the most defining moments from my childhood was helping overcome that fear of shyness and becoming more outgoing to have a personality where I can just do stupid stuff without really fearing about what people will think about me. I used to just be so antisocial and only focus on school and just not really have a life. And with something so complex as life, there's not really one moment where everything just changes and I have a revelation. Life is so much more complex. So, while there's not one event that just completely got rid of my shyness, I think there is one defining moment that really helped me just grow as a person and become a little bit more outgoing. So when I was back in middle school, I went to this camp which was focused on rock and roll. And all we would do is jam a little bit with other people, just socialize, eat some pizza, play some video games, actually. Those old rhythm guitar games that was such a fad now. I don't think Guitar Hero and Rock Band are even franchises anymore. But it was just a lot of fun. Unfortunately for me at the time, I really didn't like to sing. But in a band, you kind of need to have some sort of vocalists in some way, shape, or form. So what we had to do was we all had to kind of sing to figure out who was the best and, whatever. And I really didn't want to do that. But because I was surrounded by so many friends and I just didn't really care about what people thought about me, I just kind of stepped out of my shell and just kind of didn't care anymore about what people thought. And it was just one of those small little steps in order to help me kind of figure out that I don't need to be so insecure, I guess. So that was just one of my small little experiences in life. I had so many more until, now when I'm just spewing random shit on the internet and making a fool of myself on Xbox Live all the time. But I guess that's just about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little ramble all over the place commentary. Thanks for watching, and peace out.